Today I want to do a folding project and I want to make a paper airplane. So you might have checked out the other video with the paper football. This is a paper airplane. Now I know I have some expert paper airplane makers out there, but I also have a lot of kids who don't know how to make one. So I'm going to show you how to make, it's fairly simple, but it's also kind of like the cool jet airplane type. So let's start with just a regular piece of paper. You can use printer paper, notebook paper, whatever you got. And I'm going to go ahead, I have this kind of jagged edge. I'm going to leave that at the top for right now. I'm going to start with mine by folding it in half. So I'm going to bring this edge over and I want to line it up the best I can. And once I think I have it, I don't need to do that fast, I can crease it. And I'm going to open it back up. That was just to give me kind of like a guide for our next couple steps. So what we need to do right now is we need to make like a house shape. So I'm going to take these top two corners. I'm going to take this one and this one, and I'm going to fold them to that middle line. I'm not going over that middle line. I'm just going to it. Now, I kind of like this notebook paper because these straight lines are helping me keep everything straight. Even though this edge was jagged, I know that the straight edge of the paper here and the straight lines on here are helping me keep it all lined up. Let's do that on this side too. And it's just gonna go down to that same line. I'm gonna bring it to the middle, not over the middle, but to the middle. And there we go, pretty good. Now, there's a couple of things we could do from here. Now, I'm gonna teach you how to make kind of like the really sharp pointed ones. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna do that whole thing again, where I'm gonna take this side and I'm gonna bring it to this middle fold here. Now, it's gonna be skinnier, obviously, but I just wanna bring it to the fold. Remember, I'm not bringing it over the fold. So I just did that same step, it's just a different type of triangle this time that I created. Let's do it on this side. Take the whole thing. Sometimes I'll use my one finger to kind of help create the point where it pivots or where it's gonna fold. I'll bring it to that edge. It's pretty good. I think you can tear off a little bit of extra right there. So, that looks good. Now, we're gonna fold it in half. I already have the line there where I did that in the very first step, so I'm just gonna fold it in half. And what I'm gonna do, if we look at it this way, I'm gonna bring this whole straight edge here, and I'm gonna bring it down to this straight edge here. So, let's watch. And the most important part of your airplane is down here at the tip. If it gets all messed up, it's not gonna fly as straight as you want it to. Do all kinds of weird stuff. Now let's turn it over to the back side here, or the other side, and we're gonna do the same thing. Bring this whole straight edge down to this straight edge. So, you don't need to do this fast. The paper, you have to be the boss of the paper. Sometimes it doesn't seem like your paper wants to fold quite right. Well, that's why you use your fingers and your hands and your palms to kind of make it do what you want to do, but you do it gently. So, if we look at it, hold it now, hold it like this, got a paper airplane. Pretty cool. If you make a bunch of these, you should make different sizes, and with everyone at home, you can have races or see how far each one of yours goes, or sometimes you can set up like a laundry basket or a garbage can on the other side of the room and see if you can throw your paper airplane into the garbage can, see if you can make like a basket. So, I hope you give it a try. If you go on the internet, I'm sure you can find a million different types of paper airplanes to make. So once you learn to make this one, this is pretty easy or pretty basic, you can go on and try some different ones and see how they turn out. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoy this. Have a good week.